Hey YouTubers, Mike Boris with the Mike Boris channel. Thank you for watching. Today we are going to fix a smashed in, cracked cargo carrier. Don't ask how it happened, I'll just do this. But anyways, in this video we're going to fix it. Let's get started. Alright YouTubers, inside at the cargo topper now, and we have removed it from the vehicle. In the event that you need guidance on how to remove this cargo topper from your vehicle, definitely check out the link scrolling above. That will be very helpful. However, let's get right into it. I want to show you the actual cracks. It starts right here and goes all the way back to here. And again, as I mentioned in the previous video, this took a hit. It took a hard beating and surprisingly, not much damage, just cracks. And those may look pretty bad, but they're not that bad. This was all crunched in, but because of the durability and strength of this unit, I was able to pound those big dents out. So let's go grab the product and show you what we are going to use to seal those cracks. All right, here is the flex tape that we are going to use. We got this at our local Lowe's, and you've seen the advertisements on TV for this when they tape the bottom side of a boat and then spend the afternoon out on the water at high speeds, no leaks. So we're going to give it a shot. Set that aside. Just if you're curious what size we have, there is a sport, a large, an extra large, which we have. As you can see, it is illuminated or highlighted, and the largest size is the XXL. One of our favorite features of this unit, it opens on each side, and that is due to the engineered design of the reversible internal hinges, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and open this up and learn more about it. Okay, at this point I've got the plastic removed, and before you go ripping the paper off the side, try not to rip or destroy the directions. So we are going to carefully open this in a way where we don't harm those directions. So I went ahead and cut that piece of tape, and from here we can carefully remove this in a way where we won't destroy it. Alright, so there are our directions. And as you can see, the crack goes along this sticker that was added by the manufacturer. We are going to carefully peel this off, because if we just put the tape over it, over time, this will fade and it won't look good. So we're just going to carefully remove this. And set that aside. And that's what the tape looks like. So let's get right into it. Step number 1 in the directions. Just cut, peel, stick, and seal. Cut. Leave backing on tape and cut to desired dimension. Use high quality scissors or razor blade when cutting. Peel, remove backing to apply to a clean surface. So what we need to do, just for the tape's reliability to the actual unit, we are going to clean this portion. Our YouTubers making progress. Spent a couple minutes and cleaned this entire portion of the unit and also dried it. And again, the instructions say leave the backing on the tape. When you peel this off, the internal portion is not sticky because it has that protective sheet on it. And then the external portion is obviously the part that is going to be applied like this, and you will then peel the actual backing off. So what we will do, I'll need both hands. I'm going to basically apply the tape here, run it the entire length, cut it, and then pull that backing off and apply it. And as I apply it, I want to be very careful that I apply equal pressure throughout the entire crack and properly secure this. At this point, I have begun to peel the backing off the tape, and I applied it, and as I apply this, I just want to equally apply pressure, just kind of make sure no air bubbles form in the actual tape. And be careful if you have sharp edges. It might be in your best interest to file those down so they don't puncture this tape and eliminate that watertight seal. That would not be good. And again, as I continue to peel this back, I'll carefully peel it back and apply pressure to the actual tape. and I cut this accordingly and angled the tape accordingly where I don't really have to make bends in it just to shift it to cover the actual crack. At this point I have the entire piece of tape applied, and from here I'm just going to spend a couple minutes and apply pressure. I really want to work this tape into all the seams of this surface. As you can see here, it's pretty textured. And again, as I get close to the crack, I don't want to apply a lot of pressure to the crack, again, because I don't want to puncture that tape. Now they claim it's extremely strong and durable. However, I don't want to take any chances. So again, spend a couple minutes, apply pressure, work this tape into the seams, get all the air bubbles out, and once I get that done, we will hop to the opposite side and tape the other crack. On the opposite side now, and we are going to follow the exact same steps and tape this entire crack here. Making progress, got this entire side taped, and the way this crack was, it kind of angled up, so we had to angle the tape accordingly. And just be careful as you go around curves, you apply this. One additional thing I want to point out, the tip of the actual tape, just kind of apply a little bit of pressure because you can see the adhesive in there, and as you push, you can see the adhesive make a watertight seal on the actual edge. So spend a couple minutes and apply pressure along the entire edge of the tape. From here, what we want to do is open up the actual cargo topper on the opposite side, and we have opened up the actual unit. And again, it has reversible hinges, which are sweet. You can open up the cargo topper from either side. And there's the internal crack on the right side if you're looking at the front portion of the unit. These are the actual locking legs that secure this cargo topper to the rails on top of your vehicle. One additional thing I did, I took that sticker that was on the external portion right here and put it inside the actual topper on the side, as you can see here. Again, I thought, why not? It's got some cool dimension information on this actual product as well as other options. So I thought that sticker was credible and worth saving, so there's where I put it. Again, here is what this side looks like. This is the front that will be closest to the front portion of your engine, obviously. And what I'll do is close that. You have to lock it, take the key out, hop to the opposite side, and then you can open it up on that side. Let's take a look. Keys out on the opposite side now. Open it up, and I'll need both hands to pull this out. And it's up. So again, front portion, and this again is a really cool feature that we really like. Operational from both sides, which is definitely a plus. Now it's time to wait 24 to 48 hours and let that adhesive tape properly cure. That's what the directions say. We'll probably wait 3 to 4 days just to keep it inside. And here in about 3 to 4 days, we will take it back outside and install it back onto the minivan. And a few additional things about the actual flex tape. Again, may need up to 24 hours to reach maximum hold. Once fully bonded, flex tape cannot be repositioned, obviously. That tape is extremely sticky, and you are not going to get that off without ruining it. As far as the dimensions, we bought the black 4-inch by 5 feet long. So in the event that you have a crack longer than 5 feet, you're gonna have to buy 2 rolls of tape. As far as price, I believe this was $13 per roll, so it's pretty affordable. And one last thing I really want to bring to your attention is the use high quality scissors or razor blade when cutting. Whatever you use, that is junk after you cut this tape. Because of the adhesive on the back of this tape, it is so sticky and so reliable that it is not going to come off your scissors or razor blades. So whatever you use, plan on throwing it in the garbage after you use it. And the last thing I did, I wanted to keep the instructions, so I took that long piece of paper and positioned it properly between the seams of the tape and rolled it back into place. And I will tape it right there because down the road I may need these instructions once again, and I'll have them. All right, YouTubers, we got the cargo topper installed, and in the event that you need step-by-step guidance on how to install that, scrolling above is an awesome video you may find very helpful. Definitely check that out. And from here, guess what? We are going to put that tape to the test. We are about to drive 1,150 miles from the southern portion of the United States all the way to the north portion of the US. So once we get to the northern portion of the United States, we will show you what it looks like and see how that actual tape holds up. All right, YouTubers, making progress. We're at exit 333 at a Cracker Barrel just south of Chattanooga. And I think the most beating it's taken is all those bugs, but as far as the actual tape, holding up very well, and we've been basically cruise control 70 miles an hour almost for 8 hours now. Looks pretty good. We'll hit rain later tonight as we get closer to the north, and we'll give you a quick peek at what the end result after we go through all that rain looks like. All right, YouTubers, long road trip is over, and we just went through some pretty decent heavy rain, and you can't really tell here, but you can see the raindrops. And as far as the actual tape, how it held up very well. And you can see the actual water beads on the tape. And what we'll do now is open up the cargo topper. And like I said, we packed this thing full. And dry. Coming to the inside. Do you see any moisture? Any water droplets? Does not look like it, so that tape held up very well. Very impressed. We'll hop to the opposite side as well and take a look at that. However, everything is dry, and again, we went through some pretty heavy rain. To the opposite side, and same thing. Held up very well. And that's what we were really hoping for. Again, the seam of the actual crack that we taped over. The tape held up very well. No signs of stress on the actual seam portion. What I'll do now is open up the cargo topper. And again, on the inside, no moisture. No signs of water beads or any water getting through those cracks. And good. Everything is dry. Awesome. 2 thumbs up. It withstanded a long drive and several temperature changes and some heavy rain, and it worked out really well. Down off the vehicle, and we have begun unpacking. As you can see, we've already taken a few things out of the cargo topper, and we're going to empty it out. So hope the video helped. Do us a favor, below the video you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely go to your settings, turn on your YouTube notification bell. Once you do that, every video that we upload, you will be notified. You will be able to stay up to date with us, and that will be awesome. And hey, one last thing, we're not going to do it today. We're going to wait for a nicer day. We are going to remove the cargo topper and store it, and that is a very friendly DIY project. In the event that you want guidance on how to remove this cargo topper from the top rails, definitely check out the video scrolling above. That will be very helpful. We'll see you at the next video. Thanks again.